Hi, it's Doug from Rise Above Performance Training. Today I want to talk about elbow pain when you're doing exercises and talk about a little bit why you get it and then what you can do to help prevent it. So elbow pain, it could be caused by a bunch of different things. It could be exercise that you do a lot, repetitive motions, and you just build up this gradual pain like an elbow tendonitis. So let's say you're doing a bunch of chin-ups and you go out and play golf or tennis, and then you all of a sudden develop some elbow pain that lasts a little bit longer over the weeks, and that's usually a little bit of elbow tendonitis. Or you can just jump up onto a bar, try a chin-up grip, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, you know what, that doesn't feel right. A little bit of elbow pain. You don't want to do that too much because then that can lead to the tendonitis or chronic pain. So I like to look above and below the joint. So we're going to look at the shoulder and the wrist. Usually people have poor flexibility in certain areas, so they can do an overhand pull-up, but when they go to rotate their shoulders, the rotation stops here and they can't get full rotation to allow that elbow to relax. So that elbow is kind of torqued and it puts a lot of stress on there. So it's a good idea to incorporate some type of mobility before every workout. I like to do wrist and shoulders, and the neat thing is it's very easy to do and you can combine them together. You can do these on the floor. The floor can be a little bit more aggressive because you're gonna put a little more weight on there. But you can easily do them on a tabletop, or I have my box out here and I'll just run through them. So first couple that I like to do is just basically just kind of gripping and relaxing. I just like to get my hands warmed up and relaxing. You can go up on the fingertips a little bit. You just basically want to get any type of flexion and extension that you can and warm it up. You don't have to do a bunch of them, just a little bit to get going. Next, what you can do is flexion or forward rocking of the wrist. So I'm just going to move forward and back. I never want to go into pain. I just want to go until I feel a little bit of a stretch and back. As I do this, I can add a little bit of rotation. So I'm staying in that same position and I'm rotating at the shoulders. So as you can see, I'm turning my elbows forward and I'm pulling them back in as much as I can. So this is rotating the shoulders so I can do those chin-ups. You can change direction. This one's a little more aggressive, so a lot of people don't have this flexibility. So we're reaching down here. Again, I want to pull my elbows in and stretch. They're a little tight on me and I can't get too far back without popping my wrist up. So I'm just going to go till I feel that point where it just starts to pop up, and I'm going to hold there. I'll back off a little bit and back. Now when I'm here, I'm going to go back to those rotations again. I'm not going to move as much in here. I want to loosen up all those muscles around the elbow so it helps relax it. You can even go side to side, so you can push out to the side and back. One side might be a little bit more flexible, and again, you can rotate in there. I really think that rotation is key to mobilize the joints and also get the flexibility. Lastly, you can go palms up. So I'm going to rock back and forth, getting the wrist going the other way. Again, I can do some rotation. As I rotate inward, I can feel a little bit more of a stretch in the back of my hand. So now my hands are warmed up, my wrists are warmed up, and my shoulders are warmed up, and I can do my exercises and see if that helps me do better chin-ups and I don't get that elbow pain. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think.